What's going on, guys? It's WeeFinney here, and today is a new SA, which is Steam Armor. It's basically you need a lot of debuffs and stuff like that there, and you need a lot of DOT. What I have noticed is units with shields are a lot harder to take out, and there's a few with skills who you need to be like, you need to get them interrupted, or you just need to watch out for them. For example, Mifune, he one-shots you, so he does, so just be careful of that. I have possible team layouts, so we have the water main. Reason why I chose Great Ninja Conqueror is for ignition and stuff like that there, and reason for Shujisune is poison with heals. So if you match these two up, it's gonna be a lot easier for you. Kurenai with the lightning main, obviously for heals, and chaos. I'm not 100% sure if chaos works, but I know that some of the enemies can get chaos. And then obviously Great Ninja War with for that ignition and stuff. And then third team would be Fireman, his ignition, Conqueror's ignition, and what he called Karin's heals and poison. The reason why I've chose just these are only a select few teams. Obviously you can change them depending on, you know, your style of doing it, but the reason why I chose these is because I did try it out with the Earth main with you'll see here with Sasuke, Hinata, and Kankuro, just for like combos and stuff like that there. And I got to the last round after like 15 rounds, or the last wave of enemies within 15 rounds, and then they just destroyed me because I had no cleansers, I had no heals, and Sasuke had died, and Great Ninja War Conqueror's clone couldn't survive long enough. But hopefully, you know, with these teams with a bit of heals and an extra damage over time, it should be slightly easier. If Karin doesn't work, or not Karin, if Kurenai doesn't work for Lightning Man, then swap to Karin, and it should work. I did choose these characters because everybody should have them from free to play. Great Ninja War Conqueror was given out as a monthly reward, so any servers past mine wouldn't have him. But if you have Great Ninja War treasures unlocked, I suggest investing into that because you could get him for very low seals, and obviously it's one of the best to pull in, so it's a win-win type of situation. But obviously wait for rebates if you can. And then Hinata is free to play. Kurenai you get from the noob seals. Let me see where you get them from. This here seal treasure that you pretty much get lucky with, and you could pull her very easily. And then Karin, you get her from instances and stuff and ban them within the shops. So all of them are kind of free to play, but I'm gonna brush through it with my main team just to show you, you know, what to focus on whenever you're going through it, and hopefully it'll help you out. Pretty much first wave is to focus on Big Nose. Reason being is because the shields are just fucking broken. He gives 26k shields to his clone, 15k to himself. So what you want is just pure ignition, or ignite even, sorry, I don't know why I keep saying ignition. Ignite on his person, just to, you know, make sure that you can just start melting them as fast as possible. Hopefully these guys don't really do much damage, so you know you don't have to really worry about them. As you can see, they only done, well, you can't really see, but they've probably done like 30-40 damage maybe. Nothing too crazy. It's more the next couple of rounds where you need to worry about damage. So pretty much try and get rid of his shields. Somebody pointed out that I think it's Great Ninja War Tamari or Conference Tamari, one of them. I think it's this one that clears deep shields and stuff, so maybe she would come in handy. You want to get rid of WeeFinney straight away because his shields are broken, and you want to either like chaos or try and do as much damage to Tamari, because once she gets her shield up, it's very hard to take her out, and as you can see, she's not taking much damage. And Orochimaru doesn't really do much, so you don't have to worry about it. This here, I always focus on Deidara, just because he causes Ignite and then does damage to those opponents ignited. So mixed with, you know, Roshi's passive, it's pretty deadly. Obviously, you know, he can't get status effects or anything to him, but he does take damage very easily. And then with Han, he can take status effects, so just try and focus on him. What you want to do for this is try and clear the barriers. Obviously it's really hard considering you get food that can put people to sleep, so that can be annoying. You want to focus on Bubble Guy, because he does a lot of AoE damage and poison also. And you want to try and stop Mei from doing damage because she can poison. So it's pretty much you want to stop the two people who do the status effects to you, because the poison, I think, stacks, and if she gets her skill off, she's going to do fire damage as well, so you know you don't want that happening. Obviously if you have heal, you can start clearing through the debuffs, but if food puts your healer to sleep, it's going to be a lot harder. So it is. So just try and focus on clearing your debuffs, try and focus on causing debuffs, and remember, you know, even if you can't clear the shield, just try and get some poison or ignite onto them, and that will take away their HP as fast as possible. And then, you know, if it's easier, use the Pakun, or where is he? Yeah, Pakun, use his mystery for tag, and then it'll, you know, make it easier to do some damage to your opponents if you find that easier for yourself. But just to go over some of the possible teams, they're not 100% tested, but I think they should do well because they have heals, they have fire damage, and they have poison damage. And Hinata is a very good vanguard, or well, frontliner, so she can soak up a lot of damage. For Water Main, I'm using Shark Bomb because it recently got buffed, so she could possibly Shark Bomb every round. And tagged up on Neurotoxin, it's just a fest of chaos for the enemy team. So, you know, if you can use that and the chaos can get pulled off, then it could be a very handy combination. Lightning team, I just really used Calm Mind for heals and chakra just to try and get all the chakra off. You can change Calm Mind for any of the standard attacks if you find it easier to, you know, do. Maybe Lightning Assassination Sword might be best because it targets the lowest HP, so it could come in clutch for you. But try and just mix it around, whatever suits you best for your scenario, and then pair it off with his clones. So, you know, there's some extra sort of attack going, and then the super armor buff that would give, or ambush special tactics, so it'll give your whole field attack, and you can get extra heals from taijutsu, so you know that could come in super handy. And then fire main, you have the genjutsu mirror, so you can start deflecting some of the debuffs that are going to be put onto you. You have Karin for small heals, with poison also. I've chosen the seal just to try and like stop and interrupt moves that could end you. So like WeeFinney, you could use it on Fu on the last round to stop people getting put to sleep. You can use it on Mei if that's who you need to use it on. And then the ignition skill, because it hits what, 3 to 4 players, is it? Yeah, hits 4 players and can cause ignition, so you know it'd be very handy to pair up with Great Ninja War Conqueror, and then obviously Hinata, because she's a standard free to play tank, so she is. So hopefully you find these helpful. And if you did, leave a like. I'll try and help in comments if none of these teams work. You know, I will try and find a team that will work. But for you spenders, you know, you can use your main teams and just like focus through with full damage. You also, if you get lucky, you use, you know, Tsunade Fifth Hokage. If you got her from RNG events, should be super good. But hopefully you find this useful, and hopefully you enjoyed. But until next time, peace.